If you thought Downton Abbey had given us all its drama, think again. The Crawley family is returning, and with them comes a storm of change, emotion, and revelation. From shocking cast changes to emotional farewells, and even historical turmoil that threatens their legacy, Downton Abbey 3 is shaping up to be one of the most compelling chapters yet. The unexpected loss of Lady Sybil remains one of the series' most heartbreaking moments. Her death during childbirth shocked audiences and left a void that still lingers. Played by Jessica Brown Findlay, Sybil wasn't just any character. She was the spirited, forward-thinking heart of the family, someone who dared to defy societal expectations. Her romance with Tom Branson, the family's chauffeur, sparked scandal at first, but eventually earned acceptance from the Crawleys. Sybil's compassionate and rebellious nature was evident even in Season 1, when she helped the maid Gwen land a job outside the estate, proving she believed in empowering others regardless of their social class. Interestingly, her departure from the series wasn't a twist of fate. It was planned from the beginning. Jessica Brown Findlay had always intended to stay for only 3 years. According to creator Julian Fellows, as reported by Vanity Fair, Jessica made it clear at the outset that she wanted to explore different roles. Just 20 when she was cast, she feared being typecast and longed for variety in her career. While her exit saddened fans, it opened the door for new characters, including Lady Rose, played by Lily James, who brought fresh energy to the series. As for Tom Branson, his journey didn't end in tragedy. A moving ballroom scene later in the series, accompanied by John Lunn's tender score, beautifully marks Tom's new beginning while paying homage to Sybil's memory. Though a flashback might have offered another glimpse of Sybil in the new film, the limited 2-hour format led producers to focus on the characters still active in the story. Also missing in action is the beloved Dowager Countess, played by Maggie Smith. Her death at the end of Downton Abbey. A new era was foreshadowed in the first film, and while a return via flashback isn't impossible, it appears unlikely she'll be seen again in the third installment. On the brighter side, much of the main cast is expected to return. Cora, despite a recent health scare, received timely medical care and a hopeful prognosis, so Elizabeth McGovern is likely to reprise her role. Alongside her, Hugh Bonneville is set to return as Robert Crawley, with Michelle Dockery as Lady Mary Talbot, who now effectively leads the family, and Laura Carmichael as Lady Edith. Others expected to return include Penelope Wilton as Isabel Grey, Douglas Reith as Richard Dickey Grey, Harry Haddon-Payton as Bertie Pelham, and Imelda Staunton as Maud Bagshaw. Lady Mary's ongoing journey will continue to be central, and there may also be an increased American presence as the Crawleys expand their personal and business connections beyond England. Downton has never shied away from weighty issues, from women's suffrage and birth control to the traumas of war, and the new film will likely follow suit. Downton Abbey, A New Era, the second movie that followed the 6-season series, left fans eager to see what's next. While it didn't match the first film's box office numbers, it was well received by critics and viewers alike. The comfort of revisiting these beloved characters has kept the franchise going, and now that the story is set between 1928 and 1929, even more change lies ahead. The title, A New Era, wasn't just symbolic. It confirmed that the Crawleys would face major upheaval. With the Great Depression on the horizon, Downton Abbey 3 will likely explore how the global financial crisis affects the estate and everyone tied to it. The sequel film already set this up with multiple storylines. Thomas and Lucy marry, and the family is split. Some head to France to settle a newly inherited villa, while others stay at the estate to accommodate a film crew shooting a romance movie. The inheritance of the villa in the south of France was one of the most poignant reveals. Violet Crawley received it from a former flame and decided to leave it to her great-granddaughter Sybbie, the daughter of Tom Branson and the late Cibil. This gesture was a touching way for Violet to ensure that Sybbie, unlike the other grandchildren who would inherit wealth and property, would also have something of her own. Meanwhile, the filming subplot at Downton introduces new characters like Dexter, played by Dominic West. Though there's romantic tension between Dexter and Lady Mary, she ultimately stays true to her husband, and nothing transpires. Still, The inclusion of new faces and shifting dynamics hint at more changes to come. If a third film picks up where a new era left off, it will likely deal with the fallout of the 1929 stock market crash. Historically, the London Stock Exchange began to unravel in September 1929, just a month before the Wall Street crash. The effects rippled across Europe, and the Crawleys, who are already struggling to maintain their lavish lifestyle, will surely feel the impact. Cora, the only American in the Crawley family, may be especially affected as her family's wealth dwindles across the Atlantic. Her mother and brother, once powerful financial supporters, can no longer provide the same aid. With their usual sources of income under threat, how will the Crawleys keep the estate running? Lady Mary's first husband once saved them from bankruptcy, but he's no longer around. The looming question is, who will rise to the occasion this time? Let us know what you think will happen in the next chapter of Downton Abbey. Will the Crawleys survive the crash? Will new alliances and unexpected heroes emerge? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and as always, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more updates on your favorite period dramas.